Welcome in, everyone. Twin City Sports Talk. Back again today. We have our second Vikings offseason blueprint. We're excited. If anyone, whoever watched the first video knows that was all how I would do the Vikings offseason. Everything. If I was Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah in the office, how I would go about things. Today, it's going to be about how Trevor would go about things. It's going to be fun. We're going to be going through the entire offseason, cuts, re-signs, really everything. Getting the Vikings out of their salary cap issue that they have right now. And then we're going to be ending it with the draft there. But first, we're going to make our predictions for the Wild game tonight. Don't have a lot of time to talk about it because we got to keep things rolling with the blueprint. But right now, the Wild entering a big game against the Winnipeg Jets. I'd say one of our fiercest rivals. I mean, people know that already. Both teams coming in pretty healthy for the most part. Jets not worrying about any big injuries. The Wild, I think the only injury still is, I know, Brodeen is week to week now, but Bogosian, he's out. I haven't heard much about Eriksson Ek so far. Either way, that one's one to watch. I did see that David, is it Spacek, right?
Got called up, yeah.
Yeah, so he's set to make his NHL debut tonight with the Wild.
Well, I don't know if he'll for sure play low.
Oh, okay.
I think they still have Hunt up, but
Or Matt
and
Kierstead.
Lambos. No, I don't see Kierstead up. I don't know. Regardless, I don't think it's a
Well,
guarantee.
Kierstead was up last game.
Oh, okay, maybe my things. Anyways,
Yeah.
nothing major. But yeah, they gotta. Both teams are losing streaks too, so
That's
some
true. The
team's
Wild
gonna win today.
yeah. Well, no, not really. Winnipeg's won 3 straight coming in. The Wild in the
I'm a
5 have only
right.
in their last 5, the Wild have only won 1 game. Yeah, okay. So here are the lines tonight. Quinn Hughes, Brock Faber. These are the deep pairings, obviously.
Yeah.
Nick Middleton, Jared Spurgeon at the second, and then it's Spacek and then Damon Hunt on the third line there.
All right.
Everything kind of staying a little bit the same up top with the forwards Kirill, Yurov, Zuki, Johansson, Hartman, and Boldy. Third line is Foligno, Sturm, and Tarasenko, and then Trennan, Ben Jones, and Tyler Pitlick with Jesper Wallstedt and net tonight. Yeah, either way, let's just get to our predictions. We got a lot to get to. Trevor, the Wild going to win tonight?
No. Okay. No. Jets gonna win 4-2. Nino Niederreiter records a point.
Okay.
Nino, man.
All right. I should say our standings before. Right now, I'm sitting at 40-31 with 11 points. Jack is falling below 500 quick. 17-20 now with 7 points. Trevor's still coasting above 500 at 19-15 with 5 points. As for my prediction, a lot for the Wild to kind of get over these injuries. I mean, the deep pairings are weak. This is probably the weakest the defenseman core has been pretty much all year as a whole, with Brodeen, Bogosian being out. Doesn't seem like a game like I think the forwards are for the most part pretty healthy. I have the Wild losing tonight 3-2. They're just not going well, and you haven't seen a lot to the things to get out of a slump in hockey. You got to score on power plays, first of all. You got to control the ice and control the puck. The Wild have been terrible at both of those things. And those are very broad things. I get it. But the power play has really, really stunk. And just the controlling of the puck in your own zone, it hasn't been good whatsoever. So you got to do those things to kind of get out of a funk. And the Wild aren't doing them well right now, which kind of stinks because I'm pretty sure Dallas is in the midst of a 7-game road trip right now. So you could have got a bit of a jump up the last couple of games on Dallas. But either way, Wild lose 3-2. I didn't think of a player prediction. I will say I'll say one defenseman scores tonight for the Wild.
Wasn't like a goal?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I figured.
One D-man goal. I think that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Either way, there's our predictions for the Wild Jets game tonight. Should be a fun one. Only really sports game we have on tonight. No football. Oh, by the way, this NFL playoffs has been electric to watch. It's been very, very fun. So a lot of good games. A lot of good games. All right. We are going to start right away. Off-season blueprint number 2. And I'm going to pop up on the screen in just a quick second. Over the cap is going to help us with the money because we stink at math. Trevor and I do. And this is an easy way for us to see everything. As you can see right now, so the Wild are basically under $46 million right now under the cap. The new league year starts on March 11th, where if you are not at even, if you are not at $0 or like better or even, you get penalized with like draft picks being taken away and a bunch of other things, which it actually matters very long term. I think the Bengals had a draft pick taken away like 3 or 4 years ago. Someone did. It was like a 3rd round pick. So a 3rd round pick should always turn out really, if you're just decent at drafting. So it could matter a lot. So you got to be even with your money by that point. Okay. So some of the first things, this is not on here, but Brian Flores. I think we all obviously would know what Trevor would want to do here. But as like a bunch of other coaching things, because I'll just write down notes here. There's a lot of coaching carousel movement going on right now. I mean, Matt Halfley, or is it Matt Halfley, DC for the Packers, right?
Jeff. Isn't it Jeff Halfley?
Yeah, Jeff Halfley. Yeah, he's gotten 5 interviews now for head coaching positions. Brian Flores has had 3 interviews, I think. Brian Flores also interviewed for the DC position in Washington. So a bunch of different things. So many coaching. John Harbaugh just got hired by the Giants. A lot of stuff going on. Trevor, who are your main coaches going into next year? Is there a switch at offensive coordinator? What will happen on the coaching standpoint this offseason?
Well, just seeing that we haven't made changes yet, I think it's all going to stay put. If I could make a change at OC, I probably would and just would keep promote one of our internal guys, McCardle or Josh McCown. If I had to pick one of the two, it'd be McCown. That way, because I think rather than losing them, unless they eventually become a head coach in future years, I'd rather give one of the two a promotion. I just really don't think the offense is so great with Wes Phillips. Obviously, KLC is a major part in it, but I would let Wes Phillips go, promote McCown. It's not going to happen, or very unlikely, because I think we would have fired Wes Phillips if they were going to make
if they were going to make the switch. But for this, we avoid what is probably going to happen. This is exactly what Trevor wants. So this is Trevor's blueprint. Trevor. So in your ideally world here, you fire Wes Phillips. Okay. Right?
Yeah. And then promote McCown.
Okay. All right. Promote Josh McCown. That relationship with JJ McCarthy is obviously the key factor there. He has a great relationship. So.
And then besides that, for coaching, I mean, I think you're able to keep Flores just because of that lawsuit. Yeah, I know he's going to be interviewing with, I would think, every team, if not almost all of them. So no, I'm going to go under the assumption that he doesn't get a job till the lawsuit thing gets taken care of or goes away. So
it's definitely a possibility of it.
Brian Flores, highest paid DC. That's nothing crazy. But it'll probably only be a 1-year deal, so it'll just be constantly a repeating,
evolving thing. Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, that would probably be my coaching.
Kevin stays as head coach.
If Flores does get a head coaching job, you'd probably keep it also internal as well and promote.
I think you.
His first name, Durante.
The D line coach, right?
I think DBs, but yeah.
He's
interviewed with Dallas and New York Jets.
Yes.
If he hasn't yet, he will be.
Okay. I feel like you kind of got to keep that same system B-Flow runs.
Right.
It's just worked so well.
But besides that, I'd probably keep that for coaching.
Okay. All right. If anyone doesn't know, the coaching doesn't matter to the cap space like that. That's really what the owners are willing to give for these coaches and everything. it doesn't have any sway on the cap space. So like we said, right now the Vikings are $46 million under the cap space. Trevor, you're going to need to make some cuts, some trades. Here's the list of the highest paid players in 2026. Justin Jefferson with 38 million. I'm assuming you're not going to trade or cut Justin Jefferson.
No. Well, I mean, it's very intriguing, but as of right now, no.
Yeah. So seeing these names, I mean, you go down Brian O'Neill, Christian Darrisaw, Jonathan Grenard. Grenard has had some
I'm trading
trade rumors.
Grenard.
So you're going to trade Grenard. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. All right. Trade pre. All right. So this would shave off.
I'm trying to see. Can you put your? Yeah, it's at the very
right
top.
there. Yeah. This is everything you need to see. So 46 million. So if you did this, it would shave off about 12 million from the cap.
34.
Yep. So Grenard has been traded. Actually, you know what? Before we do those cuts, let's go to the right side here. These are unrestricted free agents.
So that isn't. Keep going. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. You know what? No, sorry. You're right.
Because I was going to say that's not going to affect the cap.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just.
That's after. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going down the list, though. You have Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. I'll stop right there.
For right now, I'm keeping Allen. Hargrave cut because he doesn't have trade value.
So Hargrave just cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
If this is Trevor Madden or Trevor and Madden, I'm finessing EA Sports and their stupid everything game logic. Anyways.
So that would cut about 11 million from the cap right there.
I'm at 23. Okay. I'm also kind of doing the math on my notebook here as we go. Okay.
And now, Trevor, you remember you can restructure guys on here too. So is there like for maybe Darrisaw or Allen? Yeah, you could restructure.
My thing is, I hate restructuring because it's just it's a Kirk Cousins effect where you eventually got to pay it off.
Exactly.
Trevor's going to try avoiding that, but no.
Yeah.
Fully expect Vikings. I fully expect me to eventually get to the restructuring.
Yep. So 23 million under now.
For lease contracts, I'm looking at. Does it ever show like how many years they have remaining? You know, like say some guy signed for the 2027 year for like because Hawkinson's got 1 year left, right?
Yeah. So
that's just me. Like I don't think there's a way.
2027 is his last. He's being paid 17 million in 2027.
But is there a way I can see that on the screen you're on that I'm looking at?
Yeah, it should be right here.
Here, where's your mouse?
Oh, it opened a new tab. Okay, I can't put 2 on
That's
here.
Fine.
So,
it's all good. Whatever.
Yeah. If you have a question like that, I can answer it. But Hawkinson's got is 1 year 2027. Left. Yeah.
Okay. Or 2. That'd be 2 years.
2 years. Yep.
Okay.
So what about Hawk? Do you think you could?
Yeah, I'm trying.
I know you have not been a big stan on the trade value for Hawk. So
yeah, I'm gonna cut him. I'm gonna try keeping this realistic. I think if he gets traded, it's gonna be like a pick swap. So I really think he has very minimal value.
Okay, so you're gonna.
We're just gonna go cut. I'm gonna try to keep it more realistic.
Okay, so that will shave off another 8 or about 9 million. So now you're down to 14. You still got to shave off 14 million of the cap still.
Fine.
And then you go down. So Byron Murphy, Andrew Van Ginkel, Will Fries, Aaron Jones, Ryan Kelly.
Oh, Jones. Yeah. Jones in a heartbeat gone. Kelly gone. Both cuts.
Okay. Jones so right away for those. Okay. And right there, you have came out even. So that is, it may be for some fans that don't really pay attention to it as much. Maybe it would be considered a bloodbath. You trade Jonathan Grenard, Javon Hargrave, you cut Hargrave, Hawkinson, Jones, and Kelly. Kelly, I think, is gone no matter what in anyone's little blueprint. But yeah, you just shaved off the 46 million right there.
Well, that's only. So I'm sitting at 1.7. Really,
yeah. So,
1.8.
So this is like I said, on March 11th is the start of the new league year. It's also when free agency opens up. You could add some more cap space by cutting some other guys if you wanted to.
Yeah. I want to keep going down that list.
Yep. So Josh Oliver, Blake Cashman, Isaiah Rodgers, JJ McCarthy.
Yes, I'll pause on Cashman real quick. Stay on Cashman. Okay. Yep. Very intriguing because the Vikings, Cashman, Gosh, I don't even know. Maybe you can look this up as I kind of speak about it for games played. Has Cashman played a full year in his
Not as a
NFL career?
Viking. Oh, in
Yeah,
his
so there's
NFL career?
but even in general. So,
I'll
right,
look
he's
it
got
up,
the
but yeah.
injury bug, injury history. Does
Mhm.
it show age on here? It does. So Cashman, yeah, he just hit the age 30.
Yep.
So, goodbye to your 20s. But yeah, Cashman's got that spinaling injury. He's a great player. He's a Minnesota guy. I think you keep him, but it wouldn't shock, I think, either of us if he's cut or traded. I mean,
The
for
thing
the
with
sake,
the thing with it
if
too is the linebacker room going into next year. I mean, unrestricted free agents
right.
is both Ivan Pace and Eric Wilson. So
Well, yeah, that was my because I think if Eric
yeah,
Wilson was signed, I think Cashman much more likely to be gone. But
yeah.
considering that, so my take on Eric Wilson, he had such a great year. We're gonna want to re-sign him. Maybe we do, but I don't think he's re-signing until he's testing the market, see his worth.
Hmm. Okay.
And I do think we'll lose Eric Wilson. But
Okay.
say we had him under contract hypothetically for a minimum of one more year, you had him at least through 2026. I think Cashman would
Would
very
be
likely
gone.
be gone or gone by
Okay.
probably traded because you could probably get a team to trade for him.
Yep.
But since that's the case, we're going to keep Cashman, Oliver. We're keeping Rogers. We're keeping McCarthy. We're keeping. He's the new franchise go. I don't care what anyone y'all say. I've seen enough. Metellus got to keep him. Mason's the new starting running back. Addison, I'm trading.
Okay. So all
But
right.
I
All right.
will say on the Addison thing, this is
Yeah.
in cap savings. His trade value just went from a first. Now you will be lucky to get a fourth. So I'm trading him, and if I get a fourth, I'm happy, and I am forgetting
I
that
mean,
that
he
dude
has
ever
really
existed.
screwed up a lot. He goes the lawsuit, or he gets suspended for the first 3 games of the season. That really hurt us those first couple of games against Atlanta,
So
and I know it was the Bengals, but now he
so yeah,
gets
my
the PPO
second part.
again.
Yeah, so my second part because of all the legal crap, he's constantly getting in trouble. With Addison traded, their highest priority will be re-signing Naylor, which will happen. Which I
Yes.
know you don't
Okay, so
really. Obviously, we don't put that in this whole cap game or anything, but that's just kind of like my thought
yeah.
process. You trade Addison
Okay, real quick. So, what do you get back for Addison? Because we're gonna have
a
to put it
fourth.
into the. So you get a 4th round pick.
Yeah.
What team? I like just so give me like a list of
Bills,
2 or 3 teams.
Bills,
Bills.
like Bills, Chiefs.
Okay,
I don't even
that's
think that'd be
fine.
a
That's
big
fine.
deal. You're not going
Yeah.
to trade him to a division team, but I don't even think
No.
it's like a guy. Cause usually, if you're trading, he's not like a elite player, but
Yeah.
he's so
He's
like
reliable.
talent
Yeah.
wise. My point being is like it wouldn't shock me. A lot of times, teams will trade players to the opposite conference.
Yep.
I don't really think you like if your best offer is an NFC team, as long as it's not a division team. I don't really care, but I think Bills and Chiefs each pop up in my head. Just
Yep.
obviously we know the Bills receivers are what they are.
Yeah,
It's actually pretty
exactly.
remarkable what Allen's able to do with his receiving core.
Mhm.
And then the Chiefs, I guess, that aren't as bad as the Bills, but I'm also kind of thinking Kelsey's gone, so that's a big target, big
Yep.
pass target that's just going to be taken out, assuming he retires. Anyway, so I
Either way,
say Addison for a
that
fourth.
clears about 2.5 million. So
Yeah,
you
that's not
get
going to
two
do
and a half
much.
more million. But yeah, either way. And then below
Okay, so
that,
I'm at 4-4.
we don't need to worry about Harrison Smith. That has nothing against the cap here. So we don't need to like
Yeah,
I'm assuming that you're thinking he's going to retire.
I forget, in case I did also forget to mention, I think I did, the thing with trading Grinnard,
Yeah, I was going to
who's
ask
been
about that.
productive and all that. You got Dallas Turner, who's really turned it on. Dallas Turner,
Yep.
a first round draft pick, he's on 2 year 3. I'd like to
Yep.
see about 2 years of full play because then you got to decide on that 5th year option.
Yep.
But also, I
Or,
think it's
yeah.
time you turn the page, you save some money. Grinnard's not old, he's 29, but kind of get out ahead of it. You've got a guy knocking on the door. And then, right, and then you can have Gabe Murphy take that third edge rusher
I
spot,
mean,
like
and
that
this
first
draft
slot.
is
The
deep with
draft,
edge rushers.
I'm
Yeah.
sure you sign a free agent, so whatever that mix is for acquiring depth.
But for Trev, so for Grenard, what do you get? Because we'll have to add it. So do you think a
We
second
haven't
round
really thought
pick?
about that. Yeah, I don't think he's first or anything. Second or
Yeah.
third.
I would
If it's a
probably lean second because you get a starting edge rusher that's going to help out on any defense, really.
Yeah. Second, early third.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, I'll put second for now.
All right, and then let's go back down
team there
to Addison.
Yep. So then Dallas Turner, Blake Brandel, Donovan Jackson, Theo Jackson, Ty Felton. This is
really see we're
kind
of
stuff.
At the point. Yeah, I was gonna say. Just very slowly go through it because every dollar is gonna count. But
yeah, Blake Brandel, Donovan Jackson, Theo Jackson, Ty Felton, Jay Ward, Walter Rouse.
Who is that? Hall.
I honestly don't recognize this.
Must be a practice guy. Okay, yeah, we're at the minimums. Whatever.
Yeah. You're gonna cut Will Reichert.
And then we're gonna sign him for cheaper because I think that was a thing in Madden. You could do with like specialty guys. There's I don't know. There's some stupid logic.
Yeah, that's really all you're gonna get out of this. So, do you want to restructure anyone? Like, do you think Justin Jefferson would be able to restructure?
Well, no, I see. It sucks. Yeah, 4.4 is not going to do you anything. So yeah, we are going to have to restructure. Hold on, Jonathan.
Well, Allen. You can still, Trev. You can still sign. You can still after March 11th. It's a new league year, and you can spend really as much money as you want. But it just it can't go past. It's just a revolving door with the new league year. You just have to shave it off.
Are you sure we can sign a player and go under?
That's what it said on I was not familiar with this area, but I was doing a lot of research before the entire.
We'll have to dig into that more and maybe figure that out before we do a part 3 of this and so on.
Yeah.
My understanding is I don't think you can sign guys and go under the cap. I don't know. We'll get that clarified in future. I'm gonna go under the assumption that I gotta stay positive.
Yeah, that's what I did the first one too. So yeah.
So what does it kind of show me? So if we do a restructured or for the top 3 names, who's got the least amount of years left?
I think Brian O'Neill would. Let me check. Yeah, Brian O'Neill. This is his last year. Darrisaw, no. Jefferson, no. It would be O'Neill. So.
Well, can you restructure a guy if he's got 1 year left?
No. So.
Yeah, can't do that. I don't think that would work. So it'd be Darrisaw or Jefferson.
Yeah, or Jonathan Allen's sitting there too.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking I'm getting rid of Allen. So I forget it. Is the $17 million the money we save for Allen? If I cut him or trade him? The one on the right?
Yeah. Well, no. I think you would only get the $4 million. That's the cap savings. The dead money, that's just $17 million is just dead money.
Yeah. So I guess keeping Allen.
You would only get $4 million. Yeah.
So I saved 10 on Hargrave. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I was doing these cuts, I kind of forgot to look at the guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hargrave here slowly go down through my cuts. Hargrave, I'm still cutting. Hodgson, I'm still cutting. Aaron Jones gone. Yeah. Ryan Kelly, is that $3 million saving or 8? I guess
you're saving $8 million with Kelly. That was a good cut.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
And then who was? Oh yeah, Addison. Never mind. He'll obviously be minimal.
Yep.
Kind of okay.
Here's the thing. The Vikings are not going to be able to sign guys unless they go full Twins fire sale and cut a ton of guys. They're going to be stagnant no matter what at the trade deadline. So you might just need to live with this. But the thought here is veteran quarterback because they're obviously looking for that.
You kind of put Byron Murphy and Van Ginkel. Scroll down so there's the top 2 names on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ginkel would be bad. You only cut $2 million, and there's $17 million dead money there. So Ginkel, that would be.
We just signed Fry.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver, we just re-signed. I would cut Cashman and say screw it. They'll get creative at linebacker.
Yeah. So you cut Cashman, you're up to $8.5 million now.
Because my biggest thought process I'm going here is I think like rookie contracts are gonna cost you. How much is Addison making? Like how much does the first rounder make, give or take? What's Addison's salary? Oh, obviously it's not his rookie year, but it's doesn't really have to change too much. He's a no, you pass him.
Yeah.
Right there. So what,
He
like 3
makes
million?
like 2.5 basically.
Well, no, I'm kind of a right. I forget. Does the bonus doesn't count against cap, does it?
No.
Okay, so because in my head I'm trying, so I guess 8 would be enough for rookie salaries, but then at that point you can't really send any guys unless you're doing depth cheap options. This is
So
really
I will
tricky.
say for like the Blake Cashman thing too, it's like
Maybe
Eric Wilson's like projected salary is $4.5 million. So
yeah, so he's gone.
you think that Wilson's gone?
Well, I just don't see how you're going to keep him and then complete a 53-man roster and rookie salaries and current contracts on the team.
Oh yeah, I completely agree.
Wow,
it's a lot to think about. Vikings have their hands full for sure. But
are they ballsy to trade a Brian O'Neill? And then like
I see. Here's the thing. Like I contemplated that. I really did. And that Trev, this is what you want. This is what you would do.
Yeah,
you don't need to think about it.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking out loud.
Yeah.
So it's the bottom number I'm saving.
Yeah, you would save almost 20 million, 19 basically.
All right, yeah, we're gonna trade Brian O'Neill.
I love it. Let's go.
Yeah,
what do you get back from him?
A McDouble and a Big Mac from your nearest McDonald's.
And a McNugget.
With a large pop for $1.
Yes.
Given his age and all that, I'm trying to think what did Joel Thuney go for when he got traded to the Bears? Because that's my kind of like trade comparison. I know he's a guard.
Didn't he just sign there? Did he really get traded there?
Yeah, he was traded. Unless I'm mistaking him for a different player, I'm pretty sure it was a trade.
It had to have been like I don't know. I feel like a 3rd round pick would suit it well.
I'm going to see if I can very quickly.
He is 31 years old. 31 years old. He's been a premier. Like this year was actually another really good year from him. He stayed healthy. Like he's
the Chicago Bears acquired All-Pro Joel Thuney from the Chiefs in March of 25 for a 4th round pick. It was a 2026 4th, so not even like at that time a current. It was the next year's.
How old was Thuney when he got traded?
Well, like just how old is this past year?
I know. So how old is he now?
He's probably low 30s. Let me confirm it here. He's not in his 20s. I know that.
Yeah.
32, 33.
I genuinely think you could get a 3rd round pick for Brian O'Neill if it was the right team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just say a 3rd round pick for now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there you go. So you just saved $19.5 million by trading Brian O'Neill. That would obviously be a big move. You'd have to address that position now in free agency or the draft. But it's something to think about for sure. All right. By the way, you said now that you traded Addison, let's go down to Jalen. Let's go down to Jalen Naylor real quick though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna extend him. Basically, I think what we can do here is, I think his market value is about 8 to 10 million is what I saw. So I think if you gave him a little bit more, you give him 11 million there, and it doesn't show like the amount of years. Oh, it does have a year here. Okay, so you could give him, let's just keep it simple here, just 11 million for 3 years. So $33 million deal. Yeah.
Sure. It'd probably be, whatever. I guess we don't need to go in the weeds.
Yeah, just
I was going to say, I feel like typically in this case, I would almost front load it. My thought is front load it, make it where he's going like 16. Yeah, let's do the math here. Let's get creative. We'll go 16.
Are you saying for a $33 million deal?
Yeah, so 33 in total value. My point is, hopefully, if McCarthy can pan out, right, you're going to re-sign him. Yeah. That in itself is going to, in a couple years down the road.
Let's just do this: 10 million in the 2nd year,
Yeah,
and then it would be 7 million in the last.
Yeah.
That works.
Yep.
Okay, so there we go. 3-year deal to Jalen Naylor, $16 million for this year. So now you're down to 12 million.
Kind of a lot, but okay. Yeah.
Let's nail these other ones out here. I'm just gonna say the name. You're gonna say if you're keeping him or not.
Moreau. I'll say it for you.
Okay.
I'll just say yes or no. Moreau, no. Wentz, no. Eric Wilson, sadly, no.
Okay.
Biggest reason for that is just bidding more.
Wow, Rondale Moore is still only 26. It feels like he's been in the league for. I remember watching him.
Just
I know,
but
the
injury sake. But
yeah.
I thought about it. I was thinking about this prior.
Yeah.
Now I guess I actually, if Rondale Moore is going to sign like for the minimum or just maybe slightly above the minimum, maybe I keep him. But just keep him more simple. We'll cut him, or not even cut. Just no. Okuda, no. Thomas, special teamer, no. You can get another guy that can do that role.
Yeah.
Pace, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Ham's retired. Redmond, absolutely, obviously.
Yeah. So he does have you can tender him. You can tender him for $1 million. So just tender him, or do you want to extend for longer?
Well, you'd extend. Well, I would tender him.
Yeah.
He won't accept that for that amount.
Yeah.
And then if he signs, we get a pick. I still think so. Wait.
So extend, you can kind of negotiate here.
What happens if you click tender? Does it really do anything?
It would just like automatically put him up here.
Yeah. See, the thing is, he's not taking that amount. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So undo that and
extend.
Yeah, we'll do extend. He's what, 26? 27.
Yeah, he's 27. He has legitimately turned into one of the best defensive tackles in the league. Like, not even like.
I kind of forgot to look this up. Any idea what his market is or estimated market? Any idea?
I don't know. I mean, he's not actually set to be like an actual free agent. I mean, it's like there isn't an actual market value on him. If you were to like, I'd say probably around like 5 million right now.
Unless I'm completely like overthinking this. I think my understanding, and I wish I could have knew this, because I feel like we should know this doing this on the spot. I think it's one of those deals like, hey, we're gonna tender you this, but obviously if it's up to him, he would say no, because obviously he'll get more money unless they don't have a choice. If it's like MLB deal where it's like your arbitration rate or pre free agent eligible, that's your salary. And oh my gosh, are we super lucky and fortunate to get that value for him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
For right now, I think it would be like $4 million per year.
I was gonna say,
I genuinely like. Here, just for old time's sake, here we'll just do a 1-year deal because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But $4 million, that's it. There's $4 million off the books for Redmond. So all right, next one is school.
No.
Okay.
Matt Nelson, no. DePaula, he's going to retire. I'll say it don't matter. He ain't going to move the needle. Ryan Wright, no. I don't really care as a punter if we keep him or not.
Well, wouldn't you keep him? I mean, he had a really good year this year for like punters standards. You just sign him to another 1-year, $1 million deal. You know.
So why is that showing $6 million?
That's just a franchise tender or whatever, but you can just extend him for just
whatever.
This $1,200,000.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Next, Ty Chandler.
No, Chandler wants no part of being here anymore. He's probably so happy to be here. Benson's no. Rippin, no. Is that it?
Yeah. John Wolford, Xavier Scott, and Bo Richter.
Your scroll. I don't see those names. Scott and Richter are kind of intriguing.
Well, you did get rid of Aaron Jones, and you'll probably draft one, but
keep Xavier Scott for the minimum.
Okay, so you just tender him. He would probably accept that just as $1 million tender or whatever, just for old time's sake. I feel like
you could probably get him a tad cheaper. Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Richter
was you know what? No.
No.
He really hasn't shown anything yet.
Yeah. All right, so right now Trev's sitting at about $9.5 million after cuts, trades, everything to do with the first part of the offseason now. And now it is the new league year, March 11th, and Trevor has started free agency. Okay, so Trev, actually, before we do free agency, let's go through your positions of need. So obviously you'll be looking for a veteran QB, right? So
Kirk Cousins. No, I'm kidding.
QB. Well, he's not actually on here, so
he will be.
I know I know he will be, but it's just I don't have an actual market value for him right now, which we can just estimate it. But
right.
Before we do that though, what are your positions that you're going to need to address? Like running back, you're going to need to address in some aspect because you don't want to go with Xavier Scott as your running back too. I'm assuming, unless you do.
Yeah, I'm drafting the guy.
Yeah, but it's a need no matter what. Are you good with Justin Jefferson, Jalen Naylor, and then Ty Felton? Or
no, because I'll be drafting a guy.
And then tight end, you're going in with Josh Oliver.
Yep.
And
Bartholomew, however you say his name.
Gavin Bartholomew, and then it'll be Urasek too. So
sure, yeah.
Tight end's probably not that big of a need. You did trade Brian O'Neill, so tackle would probably be a spot. Yeah, but you'd probably need another depth swinger.
Right, there, yeah.
But, Garden, center, are you good with Michael Juergens? That's another question. Good with Juergens?
Yeah, I mean, well, do we don't have like a page that shows like free agents or whatever, do we?
No, we do. I can pull that up quick. Let me get that up there real quick.
I feel like most of these like depth things you're signing are going to be like when you're closer to training camp and you kind of see.
Well, it's drafting.
Who gets signed
exactly.
And,
So yeah,
it's not like we really don't have money to spend. So whether we like it or not,
we don't,
because you need to sign your rookie contracts.
Yep. So I'll go to center here. The centers that will be on the market: Connor McGovern. Not a ton of big names, but Ryan Bates for $4.
I'm not even worried about
last year, but where do you want me to go then?
Maybe go running back real quick. Just
running back. Okay. Najee Harris, Eckler, Travis Etienne. On the very right, market value is where you would look.
Eckler stands out because Mason can't catch a football. Etienne, I don't see him not getting re-signed.
Javonte, I feel like will for sure.
Najee had the Achilles injury week 2, so week 2 or 3. Javonte Williams will be re-signed. Dowdle will be re-signed.
Yep.
Chubb's old. Yeah, I don't know. If we're getting one of those guys, Eckler would probably be my thing, but I don't even think you have the money to do that.
I mean, I would spend the money. Like, personally, this is your thing, but Eckler, I feel like if you're really going for a receiving back, Xavier Scott is completely fine in that category any other position you want me to go to? Defense, anywhere?
Well, skim quarterbacks real quick, just because obviously
QBs.
Priority.
Daniel Jones being the top.
Yeah, he coming here. Yep. Rodgers will be retired. Wilson, no. Mariota, no. Zach Wilson, possibly. I'm not even kidding because that's like another Sam Darnold. Yeah. He's been in the league for a handful of years. First round bust.
Mm-hmm.
So Zach Wilson, Kirk Cousins, Flacco's retired. Pickett, maybe Trubisky, Keenum retired.
Yeah, Trubisky's the one I brought up last week.
Absolutely not. Carson Wentz retired, and we're getting too low.
Yeah.
Yeah, so out of those names, Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson, if you can revive him, Kenny Pickett, Trubisky, maybe Garoppolo, but probably not.
Like I said, this is your thing, but I think just Zach, like they want a veteran that's been good in the league at some standpoint in his career. I don't think Wilson is in the picture at all. That's just what I'm getting from the Vikings front office. But the other names you listed are for sure. Yeah, those are good options. But this doesn't go on our over the cap spread right there. But you are going to sign a quarterback, right, Trev? Like if you're Kwesi, you're going to sign a quarterback, correct?
Yeah.
So who are you going to sign?
I'm going with Kirk.
Kirk, okay. And then he's not on here because technically he's not been cut by the Falcons right now. It's just he most likely will. So, how much do you have a word? How much is he like supposed to
I don't
be
think
for?
he's at that point where he knows he's a backup now. So
I'd say probably like
seeking.
3-4 million, maybe like what a Mitch Trubisky's
I'm
getting.
To compare.
Trubisky's getting 4 million, or his market value is that.
I see Flacco and I see Pickett are probably the.
Flacco's at 5 million and 3 million for
Kirk. A slight discount to come back, quote unquote, home.
That's true.
Because he loved it here, and so obviously it's not like his real home. I'll go 3 million.
Okay, so Trevor signs Kirk Cousins for $3 million. Okay, and then so that kind of makes it like $6 million now that you have to like play with here for the rest of free agency. So what other positions do you want to look at? Like
really
corner?
none, because I got my rookies I got to sign.
Yep. Okay. Completely.
Yeah. I mean, let's look for fun, just because it'll be fun. Quickly go over it. Let's go. We'll very, very quickly skim through receivers, even though there's really no chance that you'll get any notable name besides maybe a depth guy. Wow, Mike Evans. I believe he'll resign. Christian Kirk, possibly Debo. I see him going. It's a weak class. Thielen retired.
Yep. It is a weak class. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scroll down to the 28th name and just randomly stop. And Zacchaeus, you are a Viking. All right. Anyways, tight end, real quick.
Okay. Kelsey's retired. Njoku. That's actually interesting.
Well, Kelsey's retired or returning. Njoku. I had Njoku, like his rookie or second in the league, on my fantasy team. Team name Njoku out of your own shoes.
Love that.
Kyle Pitts, I hope Atlanta's new regime keeps him. I still think he's going to be a late bloomer. You've seen
he's still only 25 after his after his first contract, so people got to chill out a little bit. But
that, and he's just got that, like, for how athletic he is, that size and length and reach.
Yep.
If he moves on from Atlanta, whatever team's getting him, I think could be maybe the biggest steal. Considering, because what was his estimated value? Let's see here.
14 million.
Okay.
15.
That's
14 and a half.
Okay. Never mind. So they are kind of valuing him.
Yeah. He actually showed something. He was second in like fantasy points for tight ends, so he did a lot this year.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I don't think we're getting any of those guys.
Tackle. Here's the tackles. You bring Cam Robinson back. Andrew Wiley.
Absolutely
not. None of these names.
Just money.
Former high draft pick Vera Tucker from
USC.
From the Jets. Yeah.
He was a USC guy.
Yep, he was.
How old is DJ Humphries now?
DJ Humphries, 32. Yeah.
Oh, I think he was older.
10 years in the league. Yeah.
All right,
but I mean, there's a couple names maybe of interest.
The thing is, like, we don't have the money for it. The way, because you got to sign your rookies, and then
you do, but I think you like a Wiley or a Nyman here. It projected 1 million for like the contract. It's
sure, yeah.
Like, so we'll just say, what do you want, Wiley or Nyman? Doesn't even matter much. Maybe the younger one, Nyman, but
Wiley, wasn't he a former Viking as a backup?
Was he?
Dude back home? That name sounds familiar. Okay. We'll say either one. We'll say tackle for $1 million.
Yep. So $1 million. So now you're basically sitting at $5 million. So good for the draft, really.
Yeah.
All right, let's go through the positions that you're going to be spotting for the draft before we start that. QB's at the table. Running back, wide receiver. Tackle, no. Guard, no. And center, no.
50-50.
Okay, if the right guy is there.
Are we going through every pick, or are we just?
Yeah, we'll do every pick. It'll go quick, but yeah.
Are we doing that one website we've done on our phones, or what are we doing?
I'll tell you in a second, but It's a website that I have found to be the most accurate after many hours of research.
Because
But
honestly, what I'm doing is I'm position need for like the first 2 rounds, and then rounds 3 through 7, I don't even care if it's position need. I'm taking best available, and then
okay.
that's when like phase 2 of our free agency really does reopen, like right before training camp, because you see
Yeah.
what every team wasn't able to fill in the draft, or first phase of free
Yep.
agency. You go through the draft, and then you really know whoever's remaining free agents and what spots are.
And who's going to get the interest and everything? Yeah.
Yeah.
For the defensive side, though, what positions are you going to be trying to address in the draft? Edge rusher, you traded Grenard, maybe get someone below Gabe Murphy in Dallas, maybe. Or you also got rid of Hargrave. You have Jonathan Allen
We
still.
got rid of Cashman, didn't we?
Yep. So linebacker is definitely a position of need. Not bringing back any linebackers. Yeah, linebacker's a big one. And then corner, you're going into the year with Isaiah Rodgers, Byron Murphy. And that's it.
Safeties are good. Corners are okay.
Well, safeties too. Harry's gone. So
yeah, but you got Jay Ward, you got Theo, you got Metellus.
So you like Jay Ward. Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, it's a safety. I don't really want to invest money into a safety unless they're premier.
Well, if the right pick was there, who would you pick? I'm genuinely curious though. If somehow in some way you had to choose between Caleb Downs or Jeremiah Love, the top
easily Jeremiah Love.
Okay.
The running back is going to be more impactful than I mean, I get he's a Metellus, but I'd rather go with a guy that I can give the ball to than a guy that's hunting for the ball.
I think differently just because
this is
the running
also
back depth.
assuming that we have Flores.
Yeah, exactly.
And even if you lose him, Jonathan Gannon's easily. With what he did with
him and his corny
defense.
conversations. Yeah, but no, Jonathan.
Well, good thing he won't be coming in as head coach.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I'd go the running back need just because you can see what that can be if you select the right running back.
Yep.
You've seen Gibbs, you've seen B. John.
Yeah.
James Cook.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? He was a top pick, I think.
Yep. All right. So this is stick to the model. This is honestly what I have found. There's a level that you can put like the randomness at. So like you could do like Carnell Tate being like drafted #1 overall. If you put that like randomness meter up all the way, we have it down all the way. We want this to stay realistic. It has all the team needs right next to all the teams here, but obviously Dante Moore stepping out of the NFL draft last night. So that switches up some things in the first round here.
Yeah, click on the quarterback list real quick on the
QB list.
I just want to see like the top 5.
Yeah.
All right. Where the heck's my boy Drake Lindsay? Just kidding.
Well, he's not going to be there for a couple of years. Running back, Jeremiah Love. It's kind of crazy. The two guys, Jadarian Price, 2 Notre Dame running backs.
Detroit Lions of college. Nice. All right.
It really
let's just skip to our pick.
And also, Justice Haynes just transferred, so he's not in the draft anymore, but that just happened like yesterday. But all right. First, actually, we need to trade for these picks that you traded for real quick. So Addison, you traded with the Buffalo Bills for their 4th round pick this year. People, you can't get what?
Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
It's just easier to kind of think of a trade when I can see the pick numbers and everything. I was going to maybe argue for 91, but for time's sake,
we said 4th round pick earlier. So
well, my idea was like if it's a good team like the Bills are, late 3rd, early 4th.
Yeah. Yes, people. It doesn't matter. I'm trading at assets for next year. I don't care as long as we get our picks that Trevor traded for this offseason. All right. You traded Grenard. What team did you trade him to?
The team that needs an edge rusher. Who sucked at creating pressure this year? I can't even think of a team.
Maybe. Well, I know the Niners don't have the depth they like, but
yeah, San Fran. Yeah, we'll do that.
So you got a 2nd round pick.
Sala likes his defense being aggressive.
Yeah, so we said a second-round pick.
Well,
This would
actually,
be a
I
late
know
second-round pick.
scheme-wise, Grenade probably doesn't make sense, but oh well. We're not.
Either way,
Gonna
we
go
get a
into the weeds.
second-round pick for him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last one, you traded Brian O'Neill. What team did you trade him to?
To a team that's got a young quarterback that needs O-line protection.
The Saints, Tyler Shuck. Actually, maybe Tennessee. Tennessee would actually make sense.
Sure.
The Titans, Cam Ward.
They've got the assets, I suppose.
Yeah, so you get a third-round pick there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Really, that won't work. All right, I'll give you another fifth-round pick. All right, perfect. Here we go. Now we are going into this draft with pick 18. We have 2 second-round picks, 49, 58, 3 third-round picks because of the Sam Darnold compensation pick, a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and a 7th.
Let's go.
All right, starting Mendoza, Tyson.
Can you pause
yeah,
it?
What was that?
Could you? Never mind.
I can pause it right now. Yeah. So right now, very intriguing. I picked Avion Terrell in the first one. Kenyon Sadiq's the tight end out of Oregon. Sonny Styles. Love Sonny Styles.
Where did Ward just go? How many picks ago was that?
Who?
Or not Ward. Jeremiah Love. I don't know where I got Ward from.
Jeremiah Love went to the Chiefs at 9.
Yeah, so we're probably not going to trade up that high. All right, keep going. Whatever. Just going to play it out.
Go to ours. I mean, are you interested in Kenyon Sadiq? Because Tampa Bay probably...
He'll be available.
All right. Okay, so you have some edge rusher. David Bailey's very intriguing. He's been a monster all year. Mekhi Lamone, you could get your wide receiver depth.
See, Styles went. Oh, is he an outside linebacker?
Styles is a really intriguing name though, because he used to be a safety. He's 6'5", 250 pounds, just a built dude. We honestly, now that you have no linebacker depth,
I don't really know these guys besides Sadiq being a tight end.
Oh, well, we should actually probably check the trades here. We should.
No need to.
You're not accepting. Okay,
no.
All right.
We have already too many assets as is.
Okay.
I mean, actually, real quick, just look at it because, you should field your offers, but I'm very unlikely to trade here.
You trade back 9 with the Niners. That's a no. Seattle, you trade back 14 spots.
Hold on.
No.
No. What are you? Okay. I don't really. No. I really wasn't. All right, whatever.
We're not doing future stuff. Either.
Is that what you're exiting out of?
Yeah, the only one that would make sense is the Bears. They get 18 here.
No.
And
okay. No. We're not trading with stupid Ben Johnson and that smart.
So there you go. Sadiq, Avion Terrell, corner, Mekhi Lamone, David Bailey. You could also get a starting tackle, Caleb Lomer. What positions do you want?
I was too far zoomed in. Let me go like this, and I can see positions. Besides, click on. Oh wow. I'm not going corner here because I still have my top 2 corners, so I'll be a depth pick. Click on
I beg to differ on that because you have Brian Flores here, but you
click
show
on wide receiver.
Okay.
I just want to see my values are. All right, I can let that drop a little bit. Tight end. Oh heck yeah!
We'll go 2 guys with Trigg and Stowers would be intriguing too, but
Sadiq.
You're picking Sadiq first round here? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Vikings pick Kenyon Sadiq.
Go.
Just let it roll through till second round pick.
Actually, what pick number are we?
Our next one is 49, so it's pretty far down there.
Yeah.
So you got your tight end out of the way. Now let's look at the linebackers because you have literally no linebackers.
Yeah, but I want to see at teams like Chicago's going to pick here. Tennessee maybe trade down because they're rebuilding. San Fran probably wants to pick. Houston probably wants to pick. The Rams can maybe.
Now I will say, Trev, C.J. Allen, Anthony Hill, those are game wreckers. There's not many depth. I mean, Harold Perkins you could get in the 3rd or 4th round from LSU, but
I'm trying to think of
Hill or C.J. Allen would be phenomenal.
Tennessee. Here, what's the
For what?
Skip the Bears pick and then pause it on Tennessee if you can.
Caden McDonald. Okay, so Tennessee now picking.
Who do they have as the final two teams?
The final two teams. What do you mean?
31-32. 31-32.
Denver and
so
Seattle.
They have Denver. Yeah, Seattle ain't winning the Super Bowl. Come on.
There's a very high possibility they could win the Super Bowl, Trev.
Yeah, maybe if Sam Darnold was playing on Sunday. Anyways,
he's gonna
Tennessee.
play.
I don't know. He's questionable.
I know he's playing. It doesn't matter.
Whatever. Who do I got at linebackers?
These are two standout guys. It drops off. I like Lawson, but he doesn't compare to Anthony Hill and C.J. Allen. But, I mean, you could get Harold Perkins. He's a great linebacker.
I'm going
or
Hill
Lander
Jr.
Barton.
I'm probably going to go Hill Jr. because I don't want to deal with another Georgia first-round bust.
So you want to trade with Tennessee. Okay.
Oh. And I will give them.
So trade
this is where we could have done the Brian O'Neill trade.
Well, not really, because we would have had those picks. But either way, what do you give up?
No, I'm saying like those picks that we acquired didn't happen, right? Or until later, so you could have called up here.
Well, yeah, but what do you think?
So I will do 49-58.
We could propose that. It's possible, it says.
Yeah, do it.
Trade rejected.
Those absolute.
Let's try again.
Yeah, 49-58. And I will slowly skim down.
We have 3 third-round picks. So
162. Okay. That's a done deal. Sweet, let's go. Trade accepted.
And that will not do it, most likely.
Well, we'll try it.
Trade rejected.
Niles, Bofoozles. 49-58 and 126.
No, we're not doing this. Just give him a third. We're not going to keep just going down. We need to. Okay. That will probably work. Okay, trade accepted.
You see, we got finesse.
All right. So, all right.
Bruce
you have
been fired as assistant GM by
Anthony Hill is who you're picking, right? Right? Anthony Hill?
Yeah, Anthony Hill.
So you cover your linebacker.
Anything about him.
Well, no, it's him, and there's not really much to say there. I'm going to pause it here. So you cover your linebacker position. Do you want me to just keep going until your next pick?
Oh, yeah. We don't really have a choice. We don't have value.
Okay. Yep. All right. It's going to keep going down a while. And this is probably where I'd cash in on a receiver, to be completely honest, Trev. Oh, I was just going to say Antonio Williams, but all right, you got to look at running back or wide receiver here.
Yeah, let's go running back.
You got Jonah Coleman. He's a good option. Nick Singleton, super speedster, home run threat, but you could probably get him with your next pick. Emmett Johnson, you could also get. Again? Your next pick after this, you have 66 and then 82. So you could probably get Singleton then. I would probably look at wide receiver here. Zachariah Branch, Omar Cooper playing a national championship here. Also, Elijah Surratt is a huge deep threat. Really good option there.
Honestly, I'll let you finish this off because I do not know anything about any of these guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
So me kind of picking would not make sense here.
Yeah.
I can only do like the first 2 rounds.
No, yeah, I got it. Right now, to fill the wide receiver position need, I think we take Elijah Surratt, but you could also this is tough. You could also wait a little bit for him. Edge rushers, D linemen, Sapp is very intriguing. From Florida. I'm actually going to see if there's any trades here. Tampa gets 66. We drop back 11 picks.
No.
And we get
we don't really
116.
Need them
I know, but there's just not really many just great options here, and you would get another pick.
But remember, your Quessy, you have all the pressure on you, training down.
I get it, but
he's already failed that multiple times. Does he want to fail?
Here, you know what I'll do here? I will do Zachariah Branch for the lone fact that he's a big home run threat. He's a shorter, just quick, crispy route runner, fast kid. You got two guys that can play the middle of the field, the intermediate stuff in Justin Jefferson and Jalen Naylor. Obviously, you traded Addison. I'll pick Zachariah Branch here.
I knew it. Another Georgia bust.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. But now we got to really focus on running back here. So we'll just let it go through. Either running back or probably edge rusher. So here we go at 82. Nick Singleton's available. I want to look at safety real quick. Keontae Scott is intriguing. Genesis Smith. You also are not very worried about the corner depth, right, Trev? Because Chandler Rivers,
I mean, you have your top two guys, so not really. I mean, you do need a third corner, but
yeah, that'll probably come later. I want to see what QBs are left. Nah, nothing special. Offensive tackle Drew Shelton, he's a big name too. Because what do we have next? Do we have 97? No, we have 126. Okay. Right now we're going to take Nick Singleton, get our running back. And here's the thing. He can be your first and second down back, and then you got Jordan Mason for some third down tough yardage situations. There's your 1-2 punch like Gibbs and Monty there in Detroit. But this is going to keep going a little faster and faster. These names are going to keep disappearing, which just stinks. I picked Cage Casey, and he just got taken, but that's all right. Let's see here. What do you think, Trev? What do you want me to attack? Offensive tackle, edge, safety? What position?
I would just do all like whatever's best available. Like I wouldn't even get
just
cute
best
with
available?
it. You don't even need position need. I would just go best available.
Okay. So Xavier Harris, Xavier Scott from Illinois. Two intriguing names there. I also really like Kalen Rutledge, the offensive guard, but you have no need for that. Jermaine Matthews, corner. He's also a really intriguing
he's too
name.
low. Go to the very top again.
This is the top, but golly.
All right, we will go
I am
Kelly
thinking
Jones or Damani Jackson.
So you're thinking corner is exactly what you're saying. I was going to say Damani Jackson.
Available. You don't get cute with it. When you get
you don't know anything about these players.
I don't, but also
the reason why I'm taking Damani Jones or Damani Jackson is that just a bigger body corner. All right, I think he's 6'2", length, speed. He can catch up to guys as they blow past. It's not a big deal for him there. We covered linebacker,
Anthony
right?
Smith should not be in there.
Was he in there really?
Yeah.
All right. Covered corner. We got Trezun. I only know. Oh, Kamara's here. Oh, yeah. I think Kamara's our pick right here. Edge rusher. I mean, he has had a great year. Great year with Indiana here. Yeah, look at this. 15.5 TFLs, 9.5 sacks against Power 5 competition here. He's been active in the playoff. Yeah, we're picking Kamara here.
Does that really say Power 5?
Did it?
I don't know. Did it?
No. Okay, I read that wrong. Okay, that was my fault. All right, Trevor.
The program.
That was my fault. There's Kamara. That's a great pick. I did not. I'm surprised that he fell that far. How many picks do we have left here? 3 picks left. 195, 234, and beyond. So you have. All right. So we've got edge, linebacker, safety. Nick Barrett, that's an intriguing one for sure. It really is. He was a game wrecker there at South Carolina. DJ Campbell, the offensive guard, I don't know a lot about. I like Iowa's safety. I forget how to say his last name, but there's Trinidad Chambliss. Trinidad Chambliss. Do we want to go O-line, Trev? Yeah. We could have Carver
Why
Willis.
are some of these like grayed out?
Because that's the position you already took. We already took running back, edge.
So
we can still take them.
It doesn't let.
You can still you can still take them.
I see.
But these are just the positions that you don't have yet. Not a lot of great options. I like Iowa's. That's a bigger safety, big hitter. Interior line, DJ Campbell is.
I'm going to count it down for you. 30, 29, 28.
No, Trev, what do you want me to do? Offensive line here?
25,
this is your draft.
24.
Offensive
yeah, but I don't know
line
anything about any of these players, so that's why
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just tell me offensive line or what.
All right, just do all.
Oh, my God.
And then
we're picking the safety. You are no help. I ask.
Well, I don't know any of these names.
So no, that doesn't matter. I'm just asking where to pick, because I can tell you. Like, where to pick.
Well, I know. I just can look at the list and pick a name.
That doesn't help. Okay. There's Darius Taylor, even though he isn't. All right. I picked Boley last time. I like Boley. I like Mikhail Boley a lot. Bigger dude.
I like him a lot too because he's one of the best available.
Or Keegan Trost too. Yeah. He's kind of dropping.
Oh,
Boley, I'm gonna go.
No. He went to that. No, Virginia sucks at football. That's not a good
Nope,
look.
not anymore. Nope, they had a great year, and they're on the up and up.
John Nestor, let's go.
Kabik Jamison Gears. Oh my God, Trost is still here. Okay, well, we're getting a offensive tackle too, because I know a lot about Keegan Trost. And big dude, quick feet. He could translate to the NFL for sure. Easy. Oh, I love that. I love Keegan Trost that late.
Told you.
I love that a lot.
I like
Packers
it like
get
that.
Jack. All right, so there we go. Ending it there.
C+, let's go. That's slightly above average.
Anthony Hill Jr.
It's like my work. Like,
Zachariah
above average. You
Nick Singleton, Monty Jackson, Mikhail Kamara, Xavier. I forget how to say the last name. I'm not even going to attempt it. Mikhail Boley, Keegan Trost. And we made a couple trades. I actually really like that draft. There's a lot. You cover really every position that you needed. I like that a lot. Good stuff. Really good stuff. I love it. All right.
I love it like that.
Okay. That was fun. That was offseason blueprint number 2. Everything Trevor would do in that scenario. So that was good. We'll have another one probably in like 2 weeks. We're going to explore other options, bigger storylines. Like what if the Vikings were to trade for Joe Burrow, or if they were to just clean house everywhere, trade everyone that has 1 year left on their deal. It'll get crazy on some of these blueprints. We're going to discuss it, go through it all. It'll get fun and very controversial in some spots. But this was Trevor's offseason, and now it's done. So we're good. Twin City Sports Talk. Reminder, everyone, go down and register to win the free tickets we're giving away. We're giving away 2 tickets. February 2nd's game. February 2nd has a game. It's called the Wild Hockey Game against the Montreal Canadiens. 2 tickets, section 107, row 14. Great tickets. The Wild are shooting twice on that end of the ice. So,
if they shoot the puck.
Yeah, if they shoot on the power play, actually. Get down there. Get on Instagram. Follow all the socials between TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. Obviously, with this giveaway, we've seen a huge jump in followers everywhere, but there's the instructions on how to register on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure you go do that. But for today, there's your Vikings offseason blueprint number 2 and many more to come. But we will see you guys tomorrow.